Good morning, guys, and welcome to the Camp Financial Stock Market Update. Today is November 1st. As I mentioned a couple days ago, I know we got quite a bit behind. We're we went about 3 months without making a video, but I'm gonna try to get back on schedule here. So today we're gonna do a quick rundown of what happened in each of our different buckets, different systems in the month of August, and then we will try to get back to making this a regular update, more based on what's going on each day, or we'll probably try to go what's happened over the last week, so we can look at like what stocks have moved in a week's time. So I think that would be probably a little more indicative. You don't want to just look at the one day. I mean, we can look at some of the stuff that happens in the one day. When we have a nice earnings beat and a stock jumps up, or when some scenario that would indicate that we would need to look more at just what happened that day and why. So with that said, let's jump in to our technical system for the month of August. It lost about 3.45% versus the market, which was basically flat at up 0.05. We did sell out of a stock in the month of August that was in that system, and that was MetLife. So let me take a look at MetLife. I'll let you know how we closed that trade. Okay, so MetLife, we got in. Actually, we were in that for just under a year. So we got in that in September of 2016 at $44.38. Continued to reinvest the dividends through that time, and we sold out at $47.50 on, let's see if I got the date here, August the 14th of 2017. So a little less than a year. Made about 5.66% on that trade. So decent trade. The annualized is 6.5% gain on that one. So we're happy with that trade. That's gonna happen where you've got some that this system is designed to lose some, for sure. But when it wins, it's going to have some of these where it's small winners, and then there's other trades that are still sitting out there, that have been active just about as long, or some of them even longer, that are going to come out with significantly better numbers than that MetLife trade. So, for example, the one stock that I'm looking at in the system that's been holding well up is Bank of America. It's up almost 75% since we bought that. We bought in at $15.71 last September as well, and it's currently trading at $27.32. So, like I said, this system is designed to where it's going to take some losses. Usually they're going to be small. And then it's going to have some gains that take off. The system as a whole for the year of 2017 has not performed very well. It's been, I don't know, choppy in most of the stocks that it's invested in. So it's been a little bit of a rough year. Let's go to the oldest system we use, our quantitative, fundamental, and technical. So we look at all three pieces when we're analyzing stocks, and then we try to pick the best stock in each sector for this one. In the month of August, it was up 1.34% versus the S&P at up 0.05, then the Dow at up 0.26, in the NASDAQ that was up 1.27%. So it definitely had a good August. It's outperformed all year, and pretty happy with the results in it. Let me look if there's any trades made in August in this system. We did buy in EP, which is, I believe it's Next Era Energy Partners is the total name. So we bought that on August 18th of 2017, and let me see if there's anything that we sold out of as well. Not sure. So I don't see anything that we sold in the month of August. So we must have just taken some of our other money from other things and added a position to Next Era Energy in August. So let's jump. So that system performed, like I said, pretty well. We'll go to the undervalued system. Again, this is one that's it's kind of hard to really give a lot of credence to it right now, just because of the stock sample size. But I've definitely been happy with the performance. Looking at the month of August, so it lost 1.74% again versus the 0.05 for the S&P, 0.26 for the Dow, and 1.27 for the NASDAQ. So it definitely had a pretty rough month of August, but it's outperformed almost every other month this year, and it's definitely outperforming the broader market through the year so far. There were definitely no trades made in that. Let's take a look. So our arbitrage system, this is holding one stock right now, waiting on the merge to go through on Monsanto. So it's up 0.33% in the month of August. So it beat two of the indexes and lagged the NASDAQ. And this one is just a little bit ahead of the S&P for the year, and trails the Dow and the NASDAQ. So those are the system trades that we've made so far, or through the month of August. That was our August results. I'll take a look back over at my Dow numbers real quick. See. So the other day I mentioned Verizon. Still, it's definitely still my favorite. I'm probably going to be buying some. What I think I might do is sell a put option to try to get myself at a $47.20 basis. You're saying, well, what the heck's $47.20 basis? Who cares? Well, that gets you a 5% dividend yield. So if you get in it at 47.20 or below, you're going to get a 5% yield going forward. So you can't really beat that. I mean, that totally trumps pretty much any kind of bond yield you can get. Obviously, it's destroying the kind of the 1.5% that you're going to get at the online banks. Most of your small local banks are still paying 0.1, 0.2% interest. So 5% dividend yield, that's more yield than what I'm getting, than what I pay for my mortgage. So that's something to consider. And if you look at the stock of Verizon, it's been between 42, I think was the low, and a high of like 54. So it's pretty much traded within a 20% range for the whole last year. So if it stays in that range, you just keep collecting the dividends, or if you don't need the money right now, you just reinvest the dividends it's just going to keep growing and obviously compounding and throwing off more dividends. So my second favorite stock in the Dow right now is Disney. I like Disney. They seem to be doing the right things. The ESPN issues, I think, are kind of getting to the point that they're behind them. So I think Disney's a good stock going forward, especially as far as the top 30 stocks in the Dow. It looks to me like one of the strongest going forward, and especially if they can get their own streaming up, which I know they're working to do, obviously to compete with Netflix, Apple TV, Amazon Prime Video, all those have their own thing, and Disney's trying to get into that business too, which makes them corners their market for them. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. If you have any questions, send me an email, chrism@campfinancial.net. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Take care.